Hey, welcome back to Spanish Exponential. This module will explain you Spanish verb conjugation for conditional. Understanding conditional tense will expand ability of your expression. Trust me. Those who crush verbs conquer Spanish. This is the things that I read in somewhere. Actually, it was a Japanese written Spanish grammar book, but this helped me to progress my improvement so much that I would like to pound this into your head over and over and over and over again. At that time, I truly took this in my heart and I executed, I practiced, and it worked. And that's the only reason I preach this every single places that I go. Now, most people start with vocabularies and phrases and those things, but they are important, but you must start to be, try to be familiar with the verb conjugation at the beginning, in the beginning, because that will push you farther away in the near future. If you delay to start it means you delayed and postponed accomplishment of your language skill and enjoy the new world of Spanish language and its culture, deep perspectives, new perspectives that you would love to have in your toolbox. So the conditional tenses are used to speculate about what could happen, what might have happened, and what we wish would happen. So in English, usually it is expressed as would have had, and so on. So in English, for example, will be I would eat, you would speak, he would ride, they would touch, we would go. And recognize that each person, every person would take the same form. There is no difference in the conjugation in English, because now you would clearly see the difference in Spanish. So let's take a look at an example in comer. It is a typical ER verb in Spanish, meaning to eat. So in this conditional tense, you're not gonna eliminate ER at the end. Instead, you keep the entire infinitive form of the verb comer and add the followings. So it goes like yo comería, tú comerías, él comería, nosotros comeríamos, vosotros comeríais, ellos comerían. So let's take a look at in another chart from slightly different angles. So as I mentioned, we will maintain the complete infinitive form of comer and add ia, ias, iamos, iais, ian. So the first person singular, comería, meaning I would eat. And for the second person singular, comerías, meaning you would eat. For the third person singular, comería is going to be he or she would eat. Or it could be it, eat as well. For example, animals. And moving on to right columns, for the first person plural, comeríamos, meaning we would eat. For the second person plural, comeríais, meaning you all would eat. Lastly, for the third person plural, comerían, it would mean they would eat. So here is the comparison chart between present tense of comer and conditional tense of the comer. You could see the difference in how they conjugate for each person of the subject. Yo como, yo comería. Tú comes, tú comerías. Él come, él comería. Nosotros comemos, nosotros comíamos. Vosotros coméis, Vosotros comeríais. Ellos comen. Ellos comerían. So here's another comparison chart. It is the comparison between imperfect tense and conditional tense for the verb comer. And I hope some of you have noticed from the other module, you might have noticed that is very similar conjugation pattern. There is the similarity in imperfect tense and conditional tense. In fact, they end exactly same for each person in all the subjects. But the difference is in imperfect tense, it will drop ER at the end in order to conjugate to each person, and conditional tense, it will maintain the infinitive form of comer perfectly in order to conjugate to each person. So the verb comer means to eat. So example will be I eat, you eat, he eats, we eat, they eat. So the first person singular for conditional tense for the verb comer is going to be yo comería, I would eat. A simple example will be yo comería arroz, I would eat rice. So you maintain completely infinitive form of the verb comer, and at the end you would add ia, comería. So it's ia. For the second person singular, it's going to be tú comerías, you would eat. A simple example will be comerías pescado, you would eat fish. So it's ias. Now for the third person singular, él, ella, usted comería, he, she, or you would eat. A simple example here will be comería ella nada, she wouldn't eat anything. So it's ella. For the first person plural, it will be nosotros comeríamos, we would eat. A simple example here will be comeríamos pan, we would eat bread. So it's íamos. For the second person plural, it will be vosotros comeríais, you guys would eat. A simple example here will be comeríais saludable, you guys would eat healthy. So it's iais. For the third person plural, ellos, ellas, ustedes. The verb conjugate to comerían, they would eat, you would eat. A simple example here, it would be ellos comerían mucho, they would eat a lot. So it's ian. Let's take another look. Yo ia, tú ias, usted, él, ella, ia. Nosotros íamos, vosotros íais, ustedes, ellos, ellas, ian. Let's review the conditional tense for the verb comer, to eat. Comería yo, comerías tú, comería usted, comeríamos nosotros, comeríais vosotros, comerían ustedes.